What's up, guys? Let me turn the radio down here. So I don't feel very good today. I got a sore throat, but I want to do my due diligence and get you guys a video out, so that's what we're going to do. Picked up some Cornwell Tools stuff from Cornwell, the Blue Power series. So we got a set of driveline sockets. This one here has 12, 13, 3/8, and 1/2 inch. These are 1/2 inch drive. You know, they're swivel or universal, whatever you want to call them. They're 12 point. I got those because, sorry for my messy shop, but on the 96 OBS, we're going to be changing out the drive shaft. We got a busted drive shaft on that guy, or a cracked drive shaft, and so I need to get that replaced, and this will hopefully allow me the ability to get that done. So pick this set up here, and the second set we got, and my voice is fading away, you can tell, is this impact extension set. So it's got 1/2 inch drive, 15 and 10 and 5. 3/8 drive is 18, 10 and 6. And then 1/4 inch drive is 14, 10 and 4. And these are locking. So they have the locking ball D10 in there with the aluminum collet there. I was just looking in here. I was trying to figure out where I was going to put those, and I grabbed my snap-ons here, and I already had to remove rust with this DeWalt gun there and the bristle brush. But yeah, you can see where it's got surface rust, and I know people say, oh, you got to use them to remove the rust. That's not true. Actually, using them more, you're depositing moisture onto the sockets, and your skin oils are not enough to prevent the tool from rusting out. So that's stupid to even say that. But anyway, yeah, so these already started to develop some rust on them. That's the RV Tech Pro. Shout out to RV Tech Pro and 123 Don Master. I think I said it in my other video how they were talking about, or at least RV Tech Pro was talking about how when he was comparing his Mac sockets to snap-on, and how quickly the snap-on rust, and that is absolutely the case. I thought I shared it in another video, but if I didn't, I'll just talk about it real quickly here before my voice disappears. I've got a lot of snap-on, and I've had to go through and oil the hell out of these sockets. Now you can tell I use them because you can look at the anvil end, you can see the rust and dust and dirt on the business end. When you look at my right tool sockets, my right tool sockets are as nice as the day that I got them. They are still holding true. They don't rusted out. But my snap-on stuff, regardless if I use it a lot or not, if I don't put an oil or something on it, it tends to rust out pretty quickly. My Mac sockets don't rust out quickly at all. They don't have that same problem like the snap-on sockets does. And that sucks because you pay so much money for them, and they rust as soon as you get them out of the package. Now I got to go through and I got to go and spray all these sockets down, put a heavy coating on them just to make sure that they don't rust out. And that really, really sucks. And I've only experienced that degree of rust on snap-on. I don't know if it's because of the carbon content percentage or what. If you guys want me to talk more about metallurgy, I can do that. Leave it down in the comment section. I spent 5 years in that industry, so I could give you a little bit of insight. I'm not an expert, but I know enough. But I don't see that with I don't see that with my Mac or my S or my Right. I don't see it with even my Sunix or my Gear or my Great Pneumatic. They don't seem to rust up like that, and they certainly don't deform or mushroom as quickly as snap-on sockets do too. So when it comes to impact grade sockets, snap-on is not the king of the hill in that area. They may be the king of the hill in the chrome area. The chromes are pretty good. I've never had an issue with the chrome socket from snap-on in any way, shape, or form. They're just really, really good. but I have had that issue with the impact. So nonetheless, I got these here, and how I got these, my buddy Steve-O, check out his channel, guys, OG Scuba Steve. He got with this Cornwell dealer and was able to pick these up for me. And so I let him know that I don't have access to any tool trucks, let alone a Cornwell truck. And so his Cornwell dealer, based upon that information, was willing to go ahead and sell me a set. So I got the driveline sockets, I've got the extensions, and if you guys remember the previous week, I picked up this set of Cornwell screwdrivers. So these things are awesome. I do agree with some comments that I got about there not being any indication as to what the size is on there. I don't necessarily know if that's like, I mean, you don't pick your tool up to look at the head before you look at the end, right? So that shouldn't be much of an issue whatsoever, if at all. I actually do like having these out sitting on top of the hutch. I tend to grab them quicker than I do running over here, opening up this drawer, and then trying to look closely to see what they are. And I just don't have room for those right now. You guys know I talked about getting a new box. I'm going to get a new box this spring. It's going to be another Husky. We're going to add it on to the side of this 80-inch, and then we'll have 160 inches worth of toolbox to work with. Something else in general I've been trying out, and I know my voice is probably horrible. You guys are probably screaming at me to get off camera. But I got this Can-Fix polisher. So I've been playing around with the Meguiar's lineup of polishes. Been working on my bike. I did get a chance to get it out. Shout out to Larry Borgstrom. I did get a chance to get her out. So I rode on her a little bit. Well, a lot of it actually. I probably put a couple 100 miles on it in the course of a day or so. But I've been working with those two polishes to try to see if I can remove some of the swirl mark and water spots and stuff like that I saw. So overall, it came out really good. And with anything, you know, do your research, make sure you're doing things right, and you typically have better success. So that's what I did. So yeah, I feel like there's something in the house that I forgot to mention that I got too, as terms of a tool, but I can't remember what it is. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now, guys. So got some Cornwell stuff finally. I did not have any Cornwell tools, like I said. It was pretty much all Snap-on and other brands like that, but finally we got that all hooked up. And I bought some of those things. Like here, look at my gear wrench. I just picked this up like 2 weeks ago. Not a single speck of rust on it. And I bought this so I can do some suspension work on my same truck. And this was, the articulating head is what I needed. And that's why I got that set there. So now we got the Cornwells. I'm gonna add the Cornwells to the lineup, get the driveline sockets added in there. I don't know where I'm gonna put any of this stuff at, so we'll just have to see how it plays out. So, all right, guys, my voice is just about out, about ready to take a break. And oh, did I show you guys real quick? I got the frame painted up on that. So I got the tractor power washed. As you could probably tell, got it all power washed down. And I got the frame painted up, and it's now cured and hardened. So that's good. We're gonna finish up the body, and hopefully we'll be driving this sucker this weekend. So, but yeah, that's where we're at, guys. So thank you for tuning in. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram at Midwest_tool_review. Leave a comment. Let me guys know what you think about my latest pickups. If you like what I got, if you own them, what do you think about them, etc. All right, guys, I gotta go. I'm out. Peace. Okay, I forgot. I know now what I wanted to show you guys real quick. I got a new ratchet. So this is the flex head. This is the FLLF80. This came to me. It was on back order for several months, and finally it shipped. And not only that, when it shipped, it was, put it this way, it was on back order so long that I had requested this replacement back when I lived at my old house. And I've been here for like three or 4 months now, and it just got delivered. And it got delivered to the old house. So I have to drive all the way to the other city, pick this up, and drive all the way back. But I got this guy here. This is my heavy duty one. I love the neck on these guys here. They're so much beefier than your traditional flex head ratchets. I'll give you guys, show you one for instance here. This is your standard, style design here, and you can see how much of a marked difference there is in terms of the hinge point there. So yeah, got that. So, and I had another one that I was keeping in that drawer. I now have that one in my service box, and so now we have two. So this one here, which is in pretty good condition, the one that I had to replace was not. It completely cracked across here. I don't even understand why, other than the fact that it was it was old and it had been used a lot, but it didn't feel sloppy. But it cracked right across here, just split, nice clean crack. So sent that in last year and it just now got replaced. So but yeah, this one here is going to now live in my service box, and this new one will reside within my main box here. So that's what I want to include. I knew I had another tool that I couldn't remember what it was, so that's what it is, guys. All right, now I'm going to bed. Peace.